Welcome back, viewers, to another eye-opening journey through the ever-changing landscape of the retail industry. Today, we're diving deep into the turmoil and upheaval as we explore 12 retailers bankrupted right in front of our eyes in 2024. From iconic brands to once thriving chains, no corner of the retail world is safe from the relentless winds of change. Join us as we unravel the stories behind these collapses, uncovering the reasons and repercussions that reverberate through the market. Only the strongest will keep, and you should check this video out to see if your favorite brand is on the bankruptcy watch list. But before moving on, we kindly ask you to support our work with a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Get ready to witness the collapse of titans, the resilience of the human spirit, and the untold stories behind it all. Without further ado, here are 12 retailers collapsing right in front of our eyes.
Number 1, Tops. There is a significant chance that the supermarket chain, which operates around 180 Tops-friendly outlets in New York, Vermont, Massachusetts, and Pennsylvania, would vanish from the American economy. The Wall Street Journal claims that the regional supermarket chain, which is already bankrupt, is paying $375 million in dividends and has a significant debt load, which makes its operations unsustainable and unproductive, according to analysts. To date, no prospective purchasers have expressed interest in purchasing the debt-ridden company. That's why experts in the sector believe that Tops is being left to die. Number 2, Tom's Shoes. The socially conscious shoe company, which formerly gave away a pair of shoes to a charity for each pair bought, has been under growing strain for a number of years as sales decline and prices rise. It's no secret that Tom's revenue has decreased during the past 4 or 5 years. Magnus Wedamar, Tom's CEO since 2020, told Bloomberg last year to control its debt. It stopped donating shoes and started to donate a share of its profits to charity in order to prevent a cash flow crisis. However, its debt rating was downgraded last summer. Retail analysts predict that this summer may be the last for Tom's Shoes. Number 3, Belk, the department store business with headquarters in North Carolina and operations in 16 states, was added again to Moody's bankruptcy watch list in January, following its inclusion in 2021. Experts forecast that in 2024, department stores and clothing brands will be especially susceptible to changes in customer demand and would face significant challenges due to rising costs associated with discretionary cash. Many discretionary companies in the apparel and department store space are now at risk of declining as discounts increase and consumers spend more cautiously. This increases the risk for retailers such as Belk, Moody's analysts highlighted. Number 4, Starbucks. The retail disaster that keeps getting worse across the board has affected even the largest coffee houses in the world. Following severe shortages of essential components, packaging, and staff, the business made the decision to make cost reductions in order to withstand the industry's impending storm. Starbucks is currently closing 500 locations, and your local shop might be the next one to go. Number 5, 99-cents only stores. The discount chain has already restructured its debt multiple times out of court, but it hasn't fixed its underlying financial problems, and persistent inflation and higher operational costs are worsening its internal issues. The company has over 350 locations in 4 states, but consumer demand is falling steadily as people complain about rising prices. Experts note that 99-cents only stores are at a competitive disadvantage compared to larger retailers that have a significantly bigger network of suppliers and market leverage to keep prices low. The discount chain also reported negative cash flow for 3 consecutive quarters. Its low ratings are also an indication that more trouble is ahead for the company. Number 6, Sears. The downfall of Sears has been playing out for many years. The retailer continuously closed stores since it filed for bankruptcy in 2018. But 2024 may be the year the once popular department store officially shuts its doors permanently. The company decided to sell off parts of itself to help generate income and diversify its revenue stream. But to little avail as the company wasn't able to make profits. Peter Verardi, retail expert and CEO of Market Gap Pro, said during an interview with Best Life, "It's also important to note that the company hasn't made a full-year profit since 2011. Due to these reasons, 2024 might be the year Sears goes extinct. Number 7, Disney. Disney retail stores, which retail clothing, toys, other merchandise inspired by its famous films, are suffering with the lowest sales in a decade, Yahoo reports. That's why an additional 53 locations are being shut at this year after 60 closings occurred in 2023. The entertainment giant is cutting 7,000 jobs this year, reducing its workforce by 15%. As its brick-and-mortar operation underperforms, the company is focusing on its online presence to keep selling its products. Number 8, Clarks. The shoe retailer recently went through a buyout to improve its financial situation. A Chinese company has purchased the 200-year-old UK footwear brand that operates in the US and Europe. However, the change in command has prompted the company to shutter 25% of its stores in America. Almost 2,000 jobs have been cut so far. Many more may soon be on the chopping block as the company faces a bumpy restructuring. Number 9, David's Bridal. Known as the Walmart of weddings, the bridal retail chain just filed for bankruptcy and announced it has plans to lay off 82% of its staff, or around 9,200 workers. The company was in distress for several months before seeking Chapter 11 protection. That marked the second bankruptcy in 5 years. CEO James Markham revealed that in case the company does not find a buyer soon, all stores may be closed by the end of this year, an announcement that sparked anxiety among brides-to-be from all over the country. Number 10, Morphe. Morphe Cosmetics, a cosmetics and beauty manufacturer, founded in 2008 and most known for its partnerships with beauty YouTubers like James Charles, Jeffree Star, and Jaclyn Hill, is closing its doors for good. The company is shutting down all of its stores in the United States. The announcement came after the company has been hit by several lawsuits over the last year, including one by the owners of Arden Fair Mall, where Morphe allegedly failed to pay rent in 2024. Moreover, Morphe's parent company, Former Brands, has now filed for bankruptcy. Number 11, Estee Lauder. The beauty retailer that operates brands like Bobbi Brown, La Mer Clinique, MAC Cosmetics, Origins, Le Beau Frequencies, Bumble and Bumble, Aveda, and more, has seen sales decline by 32% in the last quarter of 2023. Now, Estee Lauder is permanently closing 15% of its retail stores, as well as several department store counters to reduce its market exposure. Over 2,000 jobs will be slashed during that process, and the outlook for 2024 remains gloomy. On Wednesday, the company's Senate expects sales to decline between 12% in the first quarter of 2024 due to falling demand. Revenue could also dip by 15%, which pushed its shares down by 53 cents this week alone. Number 12, H&M. One of the largest clothing retailers in the world is falling apart in plain sight. In January 2024, the company said it was still suffering from the losses caused by the pandemic. Right after that, H&M said that it would be permanently closing 320 locations this year, a higher number than it originally planned in November 2023. Over 1,500 roles will be impacted as profits tumble more than expected and costs start to bite, CNBC reports. Brick-and-mortar retail is being threatened by a myriad of problems that continue to pile on. Their greatest challenges as we enter another economic downturn is to prove their relevance in an era of rising e-commerce retailers, as well as how to attract customers back into stores that met a trend of slower spending due to the soaring cost of living. If these retailers do not find ways to increase their revenues, balance their debts, and differentiate themselves from other emerging brands, sooner than people realize, they will be gone for good. What are your experiences? Let us know in the comments, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you for watching.